I was coming home from work the other day, and when I walked into the house, I almost stepped on a utility bill. And that got me thinking, a lot of you probably want to know how much it costs to live in Albania. Before I start, I just need to clarify this is for Pogradec specifically. Obviously, if you go to other parts of the country, things are going to cost different. Side note, right here. Should I put a plant there or just leave it as it is? Let me know. First and biggest expense is obviously rent, and I got a great deal. For 9,000 lek, I have this whole apartment to myself. And wait, I haven't shown this apartment yet, have I? Living room, kitchen, bedroom, hallway,
tiny balcony to hang my clothes,
bathroom. My two most consistent bills are probably water and electricity. My water bill for the month of June was 1,532 lek. The electricity bill obviously changes every month, and I just paid off
my electricity bill for the month of June, and it was 2,370 lek.
Seeing as it's not necessary right now, but in a few months it'll get colder, I'll need a way to heat my apartment. And for that I have two options. The first one is this heater. It'll drive up the electricity bill a bit, not sure how much yet, but it also doesn't heat a large area very well. I have this wood stove. I haven't used it yet, but the price of wood for 1 meter cubed is an average of about 4,000 lek. I would need about 3 or 4 of those to last through a winter, as long as the fire isn't constant.
Another pretty essential expense is food, and that will vary depending on if you're eating out or going to a grocery store, and then when you're eating out, it varies. If you go to a nicer place, it can cost 800 lek or more. Or if you go to a fast food place, you can get something like this for about 300 lek.
The alternative to that is obviously shopping at the store. Let's talk about some of those prices. For these potatoes, they were 40 lek a kilogram. These apples were 90 lek per kilogram. The peaches, hold on. Peach, 80 lek per kilogram. Now I don't buy bread, but generally you can get like a large loaf of bread for 100 lek. 10 eggs for 130 lek. So that's 13 lek per egg. I got rice, doesn't come in this jar, but it was about a kilogram of rice for 125 lek, I think. I think these bell peppers were 140 lek per kilogram. A little bit more expensive. The green ones were 70, but everyone knows that green peppers don't taste as good as red peppers, obviously. Milk, I don't buy milk either, but you can get about a liter of milk for 140 lek. If you want 1.5 liters of water, you can get that for 55 lek. I don't drink beer, so I don't buy it, but I do know that local beers are generally cheaper than imported beers. I'm just not exactly sure what the exact price is.
On average, a bottle of beer costs about 100 lek.
Thanks, Benny. I go and get fruits and veggies maybe once a week, and I spend about 250 lek to 400 lek each week on all of my fruits and vegetables.
I got all of this fruit for 410 lek. Some more fruits and veggies. This time it cost me 230 lek.
I have the most basic internet package that cost me 1,500 lek per month.
Some people have cars, myself included, and that's a whole expense in itself, but the most common cost in that is fuel, which right now diesel and gas are very similar in price at about 175 lek per liter. The most common and cheapest form of transportation across long distances is taking a bus. To take a bus from Pogradec to Tirana is 450 lek, which is a great deal considering a taxi for about the same distance would be closer to like 70 euros or 8,500 lek.
I have a pretty standard phone plan with Vodafone, and for 1,200 lek I get 2 gigabytes of high-speed data, 1,000 calling minutes, and 100 SMS messages.
As far as entertainment goes, if you don't have a lot of money, there are still some things that you can do.
You can go for a hike, you can go swimming in the lake, or you can take the
traditional Albanian evening stroll at sunset. If you do have a little bit of money, your options open up a little bit more. You can rent a pedal boat on the lake, you can go out with friends, there are a few carnival rides around, there's a go-kart track that you can try out. A little bit more variety if you have a little bit more flexibility in what you're spending. While all this may seem cheaper than most other countries, the average Albanian salary is significantly lower than the average salary in other countries, so you have to take that into account. In either case, I hope you found this video informative, and I will hopefully see you all soon.